20 million?
50 million.
Oh, it's 50 million. It's
50
gone up.
million.
Inflation's gone up.
Wow.
I'll spot you, Dan.
Well, speaking of 50, that's how high the wind gusts were today. 20 miles an hour. Yeah,
Wow.
that's all right.
We got more winds coming, too.
And a lot more wind coming. Kids were out doing a little kite flying today. Perfect weather for it. Let's see if they can get these kites up. There they are. The wind was a little bit strong for kites, especially for the little ones, but early in the day, not a lot of dust in the air, but tonight, oh, the West Desert dust is everywhere. Now, I want to show you some amazing. 80 miles per hour up Little Cottonwood Canyon, Milford 51, Delta 48, the Bacchus Highway out on U111 47 miles per hour, Cedar City 46, Enterprise 46, and the Great Salt Lake Marina was waving with 45 miles per hour winds. Now the wind advisory is still in effect for this entire area. It will likely be increased to a high wind warning tomorrow. What happens at night is the winds decouple from the upper atmosphere. In other words, the winds aren't together. When they come together tomorrow, we'll see some very strong wind gusts associated with that front that is knocking on our doorstep. Beautiful picture here. Pam Burt sent us from Quail Creek Reservoir. You can see that the winds were certainly blowing there. Some whitecaps out. High temperatures across the west, 60 in Lander, 36 in Great Falls. It was 89 in Phoenix. Let's look at the rest of the country. How did we compare? Lots of 70s, even some 80s, 83 in Miami, 76 in Washington, D.C. Around the state of Utah, we were warm today, warmest day of the year in a few spots, including Alpine, Delta, and Hanksville, 78, warmest day of the year there. Some of the other reports like Kanab at 76, warmest day of the year in Moab, warmest day of the year in Montpelier. Steve Coons reporting in. And we found Salt Lake City, the morning low. That was a record warm morning low. So was 58 in Tooele, a record warm morning low. And the hottest day of the year in Utah and in St. George. 81 degrees. Larry Matthews reporting in. Lots of clouds, very warm tonight. The main storm zone is off to the west. Look at this comma-shaped cloud. This is what we call, and I said this earlier today, I'm going to repeat it. This is a negative tilt difluent trough. In other words, it's a storm that has lots of energy. There's lots of motion, and it's developing right here in this area just west of Los Angeles. This is a zone of strong upward motion, and it is moving towards the southwest side of Utah. Look at the comma-shaped cloud form here. Classic comma-shaped cloud. Look at the yellows and reds right in here. Heavy snow in the Sierra. So let's put the forecast maps into motion. Because of the movement of this, we'll move into southwest Utah first, and then up towards the Wasatch Front second. With the front, strong, gusty, shifting winds. Strongest winds, West Desert, Tooele Valley, northern Utah County, and the west side by around Cedar City and St. George. When this thing finally moves through, we'll see some wraparound moisture. It'll be cold enough for some snow in the morning around Salt Lake City. Dusty. That's the weather word of the day tomorrow for eastern Utah. Windy, showers and thunderstorms developing across the southwest. Temperatures, as you can see, chilly, colder than normal by more than 10 degrees. Then not too bad towards the end of the week. Northern Utah, the front moves through. Dusty, another word we're going to use. And some rain, showers and thunderstorms a possibility. Look for some rain and snow. Some accumulation possible. Bench areas on Tuesday morning. And then Wednesday, Thursday, warming up into the 60s. A little front moves by, maybe an isolated thunder shower Friday. Saturday, Sunday, looking, well, 60s. And you know what I did? I accidentally pushed the garage door opener. That's what we use.
Open my garage, would you?
This thing pushes, this is like a garage door opener. I push the button.
Thank you, Dan.